Whenever the Olympics comes around, one major sporting discipline is always the focus in India. It's an emotional thing. It is also another thing that connects us apart from cricket. Hockey, the so-called designated national sport of India. Now, there is some hope from the Indian men's hockey team for one simple reason. In 2021 Tokyo, they had ended a 41-year wait for a medal. And now they have ensured that yes, heading into 2024, there is a bit of cautious optimism in the Indian hockey team. But yes, it is going to be an uphill battle to win a medal. First, outright honest opinion, India hockey team winning a medal this time in Paris 2024 is very tough, but I'm glad to be proven wrong. Because why is there such an emotional connect when you look at hockey in India? Because it was this sport that put India on the sporting map of the world, right from 1928 onwards. 35 medals have been won by India. And out of that, if you look at it, 12 alone have come from hockey. 8 gold medals, 1 silver medal, and bronze 3. You look at the gold medal winning run, 1928, 1932, 1936, 1948, 1952, 1956, broken by that 1 silver that you had. And then you won gold again in 1964, then 68 bronze, 72 bronze, 80 gold. And ever since then, it was a drought for 41 years, culminated by your worst showing in 2008 when you didn't even qualify. Which is why hockey with 12 medals dominates the medal sheets when you look at India in Olympics. 35 medals, nearly 1/3 of it has been won by hockey. Followed by wrestling, shooting at 4, badminton at 3, athletics at 3, boxing at 3, weightlifting 2, and tennis 1. So that is why this particular instance is very, very important. Hockey will be one of the best things that's there. Medal chances, if you have to look at it in 2024, look at this pool that they are in. It is literally the pool of death, if you call it, because Belgium, Australia, Argentina, New Zealand, and Ireland. Now, Ireland finished bottom in the Pro League and India dominated them. But New Zealand, the Black Sticks have always been very, very tricky. The Pumas have always been tricky if you look at it. If you look at their performances, they have always been good. India have gotten the better of the Pumas and the Black Sticks, but you never know. These two teams are a huge problem. Australia and Belgium. The Red Lions have always been consistent against India in the past couple of seasons, and it has been Belgium that has always hurt India in the Olympics. Just see 2016, just see 2021. India could have had a better medal had it not been for Belgium. 2016, they were knocked out in the quarterfinals by Belgium. The Kookaburras. What do you do with the Kookaburras? Because Australia, whenever you've looked at it, ever since the 70s until now, they have made one point in clinically decimating India. Look at in the Pro League. Last edition of the Pro League, they were good against Australia, but ever since then, you look at Commonwealth Games, you look at Olympics, last Olympics, it was a 7-1 drubbing that Australia gave us. That is why in this group, India will make it to the quarterfinals because they have to beat either of New Zealand or Argentina to make it. But in the quarterfinals, they will then encounter either Netherlands, Germany, Great Britain or Spain, and those teams always are very, very powerful. Spain is a tricky opponent. Germany, India has been getting the better of Germany, but what do you do with the Netherlands, the Oranje? That's a huge problem. Now, how has been India's form ever since the Tokyo high of the bronze in 2021? Well, they were eliminated in the pre-quarterfinals of the World Cup. Now, I'm not going in any chronological order. I'm looking at relevancy, at what point immediately it comes to mind. Pre-quarterfinals 3-3, they lost in sudden death 5-4 to New Zealand, the Black Sticks, which is why I'm saying New Zealand are a tough team. They finished 4th in the Pro League. That's where they gave a tough fight to the likes of Australia in 22 and 23. But heading into the Olympics, they have finished 7th. And that's why it's a big, big concern. But another huge concern, they lost 0-5 to Australia, and yet again the same trend repeated. Pressure moments, last few minutes in the last quarter, they squandered the advantage. And Australia's defense also held up, but Australia's relentless attack has always hurt India. Amidst all this, there is a sliver of hope because they won the Asian Champions Trophy and they won the Asian Games, both undefeated. And that's why, because they won gold in the Asian Games, they secured direct qualification to Paris. So, honestly speaking, if you have to look at where will Indian hockey go from here? Can they get the gold? Can they get the gold? It looks very difficult. Can they get a medal, bronze or silver? Bronze, most likely that is what they'll be aiming for, but they'll be encountering some very, very tough opponents. It depends on where they finish in the pool, because they will take on the second place of Pool A in that sense. So it's going to be very tough. Are the India men's hockey team winning a medal this time around? Very difficult, but pray for a miracle. Thank you so much, folks, for joining us for this video. Subscribe to Sports Today for all the latest news and analysis.